Good morning. It's foodie time. Welcome you guys to the live chat. Hi. I hope y'all had a great weekend. Hey, a weekend is a weekend is a weekend. Every weekend is a great weekend as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, welcome to the chat. This is the Foodie Time live chat, 10 o'clock a.m. every weekday. What we do is we connect and grow on this channel. We come from the Go Live Together community, which comes on right before us at 9 o'clock, so 9 o'clock Eastern. So here we are, and you guys, I'm so happy to see y'all. I know some of the community is cruising. Angie left on a cruise today, y'all. Yay, Angie! Angie left on a cruise, and I think Tanisha's coming back from a cruise, so I'm going to be excited to see her. And all the rest of us, we got cruises waiting to go. I mean, this is a traveling community. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I've got 12 days. I don't know. It's getting close, y'all. I need to start worrying about packing and stuff. But I gotta tell you, I'm one of them people that I wait till the last minute, wash all my clothes, throw the laundry on the guest bed, fold it, throw it in the suitcase. I tell you, there's no organization in this sister's realm. Okay, we don't do any of that stuff. We have one thing that we do that works for us. We keep some of our stuff in the suitcase. That way we don't have to worry about it the next time. Anyway, but look at all the people in the chat. Hey, good morning, y'all. And here's something funny for y'all. Eddie, I don't know. Eddie talked about my glasses, but y'all, I don't even have my contacts right now. I'm blind as a bat. Okay. Yeah, blind as a bat, but I can see the chat. I had to take my contacts out because if you wear contacts, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you can wear them too much and your eyes will start to get really messed up. It's sad, but it's a reality of being blind. But anyway, good morning. So if I squint, that's why, y'all. I probably won't squint because I can see up close. It's kind of funny. But anyway, Bone Tide Travelers, Denise. Hi, it's Denise Fanice. I've been on several chats this morning, and you guys are hilarious. I just got to say, I was just cracking up. But anyway, Denise told us today she has a different little nickname. Her. I won't even say what name it is, Denise. But Fanice is her other, and Denise. Good morning, she says, about to take a nap, but listening to the show. Thank you, Denise. And yeah, I totally understand that you're taking a nap. Go on and take a nap, girl. Naps are good. And then there's Savage Batman. Welcome to the chat, Savage Batman. Savage Batman. Morning, Vicky. I'm here early. Oh my goodness. And there's Ryan. Good morning, Ryan. PK Adventures Travel. Hey, Ryan, he hasn't said no. Ryan and I are working on my husband, trying to get him to go on the cruise that I'll talk about a little bit later. So that's kind of funny. I told him I'm working on this piece by piece, trying to get him on the World America cruise. But he hasn't said no, Ryan, so we're still in the game. Captain Billy J Travels. Hey, the real captain, the official captain. The captain is here. Captain Billy J Travels. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Vicky. The real captain is here. Better believe that, okay? Asmir, welcome to the chat. Welcome, dear, by Umama. I watch Asmir's channel. He watches my channel. We've gotten to become good friends. Thank you for coming to the chat. Oh, wow. Cruising on the high seas and travel. Hi, Rob. Good day, y'all, for the great state of Texas. I heard that you are now the official chatter. I don't start nothing, okay? I ain't starting nothing. But that's a big deal right there. You guys can chat. So welcome the official chatter to the Foodie Chat. From the great state of Texas. Oh, controversial cruising, controversial. I can't say your name. Scott. I'm just gonna call you Scott, okay? Vicky, hey y'all, hey y'all. Hey, did you guys see Chet this morning? I mean, the last time I went to Chet's channel, he came in with videos and he was sick and he looked like death warmed over. He really did. Oh, bless his heart. But today he was back in action. I'm so glad Chet is back. I got to have my Chet in the morning, okay? Because he gets me going. But anyway, Savage Batman says, I liked. Oh, hold it. Asmer says your vlogs are very interesting. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, dear. Yours too. I mean, I'm totally into it now. Okay, just so you know. Savage Batman. I liked and shared your stream. You're so sweet. Thank you. He shares my stream. I appreciate that, man. Morning, Scott. Billy J says, I'll be land cruising in my car on Friday to Helen, Georgia. A lot of people going to Helen, Georgia. I wish I was going. Meet up in 4 days. But you guys, my dad's going to the rehab today. That's a good thing that he's going to the rehab today. That he's in the hospital. He's going to the rehab, so they're going to try and get him back to, moving at the super fast pace he does, fast pace that he does on that rollator normally. But he's up and he's running back and forth to the bathroom, and I told him that was good exercise. And they're moving him to rehab. Probably, I'm guessing in the afternoon. I don't know. He told me this morning he still ain't heard from nobody. I mean, when it comes to discharging, sometimes you get out immediately. Sometimes they, especially when you got to transport to another place, it takes a while. So cross your fingers, hoping Dad gets to the rehab by this afternoon because he's getting antsy and he's probably driving everybody crazy. I take after my dad. You can just imagine. He's up there going, and when am I leaving? When am I leaving? Probably sound like, kids in the car, y'all. When are we going to get there? When are we going to get there? So I'm down to Captain 4 days, meet up in 4 days. Kathy Mills. Hey, welcome to the chat, Kathy. Welcome. Good morning. So lovely to see you here. Ryan, that's right. Do it, do it, do it. And then the Bud Files. Welcome to the chat, Sue. Morning, peoples. Morning. I love the little morning emoji. That's so nice. We got into some crazy conversations today. I've been writing down, taking notes because some of the stuff, Cindy Bear, for instance. Who knows who Cindy Bear is? Everybody knows who Yogi and Boo Boo are, but nobody knows. Well, not nobody. Excuse me, y'all. Even though I don't have my contacts and my eyes are still doing stuff. Cindy Bear. She was kind of a side bear. No, she was. That didn't sound right. She was Yogi's girlfriend, but I think she also was on the Country Bears. She was a country bear that Yogi saw in Jellystone. Where is Jellystone, y'all? I'm really confused now. But anyway, yeah, that we got into this discussion about Cindy Bear today. So if you get a chance, it's on YouTube. Look up Cindy Bear. So we'll all be on the same path one day about Cindy Bear. But she was popular, just like Lola Bunny. Y'all are familiar with Lola Bunny, I'm sure. If you're not, you don't have grandkids yet, because Lola Bunny was in the last Space Jam cartoon, and oh my gosh, my grandson had a crush on Lola Bunny. Probably some grown man had a crush on Lola Bunny. I don't know, but Lola Bunny is actually an offspring of Bugs Bunny's alter female ego. Have you ever seen him dress up as a girl? It is. Look that on YouTube. Up on YouTube. I know it's on there, but. Yeah, Bugs Bunny was a girl and a guy, and the girl was more interesting. Anyway, so he was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, so we're going to talk about some stuff. C-Day brunch. CME started me off talking about C-Day brunch, y'all. I think out of all the meals that they serve on cruises, C-Day brunch is my favorite. I don't know if any of y'all feel that way. It's like A combination of breakfast and lunch, of course, but lunch is always pretty awesome on a sea day. So when they combine the two, I feel like they made something they should serve all day, in my personal opinion, because I can eat breakfast at night. I'm one of them people. I don't know about y'all, but anyway, Captain Billy J says, look, Yogi had a lot of side bears. Now, how do you know that? And a picnic basket. Yeah, he Yogi was a very popular cartoon. I mean, to this day, people know who Yogi is, which a lot of cartoons don't really go from generation to generation, except for maybe the superheroes, which, as you know, the superheroes have become more popular than they ever were right now. And not only that, they are like box office stars. So uh, still going to all the. What is your favorite superhero? That's a good question. I should put that in some form on here because I'm curious. My favorite superhero is Thor, not because he's fine. So you knew I was lying right there. But anyway, no, Thor has always been my favorite superhero. I don't know why, but it seems like a guy with a mallet seems like a pretty interesting cartoon to me. I don't know what to think about that, but Billy says, I do love me the skillet cake on sea day brunch. Skillet cake. Yeah, today made me really hungry. Y'all talked about food the whole morning, okay? Somebody brought up the chocolate buffet. I'm going to tell y'all something. When I was on Carnival a few years back, okay, that was the thing, chocolate buffet. Oh my gosh. And that was my favorite thing about Carnival, of course. Well, like you guys know me, but that was my favorite thing. And I would plan everything around the chocolate buffet. But they had this thing where they would never tell you when it was. What was that about? So I'm constantly all day asking people, is the chocolate buffet today? You know? So I kind of miss the chocolate buffet. Do they still do that on all Carnival ships? Or is that just specific ships? And should I know what the specific ships are? Anyway, Vicky wants an Aquaman and Thor private excursion. Aquaman. Chet, he's so funny. He told this story about how he had the medallion on him, Princess, and he was tracking Robin, which we started asking him, are you always tracking Robin? But she was on an excursion. It said on his medallion, or it said she was off the ship on a sea day, and he was like, were you seeing Aquaman? I mean, it was funny. Chet's funny. Aquaman, yeah, that excursion I would do. And Thor. Private excursion. Billy says chocolate buffet usually on last day of Carnival cruise during lunch. Now, how did I do? You know, once upon a time, Billy, it was at midnight. One time I went to, now think about this for a second. Why would you have a chocolate buffet at midnight? You're up the whole night after eating chocolate, okay? Especially as much as I ate. But anyway, I'm just saying, why would you do that to somebody? So I guess they realized they had to change that. That was many years ago, Billy. I'm not even going to tell you how many years ago, just many years ago. Cruz Bolero, welcome to the chat. Good morning, family. Cruz Bolero, glad to see you. We're talking about food, continuing the day on this food discussion, and well, you're at the right place. It should end right here. Chocolate buffets. Have you had one? Do you like chocolate? And sea buffets, brunch buffets, sea day buffets, brunch buffets. Anyway, brunch buffets. No, sea day brunch. Wow. Anyway, I was going to say that we should do that every day. I'm sorry. I think they should do that every day. I know they're not going to do it every day, but that would be good. If I would go, I love going to port, but I would go to the sea day brunch first. Anyway, did they have a chocolate buffet at midnight on your Titanic sailing? Billy, I'm gonna start calling you Bully J. Billy, no. I think I think I'm trying to think of the name of the ship. Oh, it wasn't the fantasy. It wasn't that far back. Okay. But it was like in imagination, inspiration. Carnival had some interesting names for the ships back in the day, and all of them were the same to me: fascination, inspiration, something like that. Anyway, so I don't know, but when's y'all's next cruise? I know Angie went out today. I miss Angie. Angie is my across the bridge neighbor, and she always comes in first. She cracks me up. So Nightbot is working. If you are new to the chat, or even if you just feel like typing hashtag grow, please do that. Hashtag GROW will show everybody your link so that you can connect with new people, or just like I said, for the heck of it. I'm curious now. When somebody types it, I'm always excited. That means Nightbot is doing what it's supposed to do. It's telling y'all to hit the like button. I see people already hitting the like button. Thank you in advance. And thank you for already doing it. Okay. Thank you, Savage Batman. I want to see, I hope Nightbot is doing what it's supposed to be doing. They said that Nightbot takes a little while to come in. I don't know. It seems like it comes in pretty fast to me. So thank you, Nightbot. Yay, thank you, Savage Batman. Oh, thank you for liking and sharing the stream, Billy. Okay, thank you. So I've got on this shirt today. I don't know if y'all can see it. I might have to stand up. It's a dandelion shirt. I don't know if you know this, but the military brats in the world, we all have this one symbol of a dandelion because we are like the seeds of a dandelion. We are weeds in the wind. And this is my shirt. Cheryl always talks about, ordering from Temu. Temu has, and I got to show y'all this because this is a problem. Okay. This is a problem. Temu has these long sleeve shirts that are really, really long, but they're warm, and it's cold in this office. If you need a warm shirt, there you go. Cost me $6. Okay, I tell you can't beat that with a stick. But $6 for this long sleeve shirt. I've been shopping a little bit, y'all. I don't understand why. I have a cruise coming up, but I'm not even shopping for the cruise. So go figure. I'm shopping, just shopping. It seems to be a thing at the moment, even though things are expensive right now. I went to Aldi's. I don't know if you have Aldi's where you live, but Aldi's had an amaretto coffee. You guys, have you ever become addicted to something that you know you'll never see again? I found the amaretto coffee on the shelf called Here Today, Gone Tomorrow, meaning get as much as you can now because you ain't gonna see this again. That amaretto coffee, y'all, is the best coffee I have ever drank. I was just like, and I can only drink 1 cup a day. I don't know if anybody else has this problem. If I drink more than 1 cup of coffee, I stay awake. I mean, stay awake. I'll be up for Eddie's early morning coffee quickie. That's how much. So I was just so excited to get this coffee, but now I can only drink 1 cup of it a day, and I fiend for it until I can drink another cup of it. That's how good it is. So I don't know if you guys have that experience, but it happens to me a lot. I'll end up getting attached to something that you never see again. And I got to stop buying stuff at stores where, you just see that one item. And because if you end up liking it, then what do, right? You're searching for it online to see if you can find it. Savage Batman says, I've never been on a cruise before, if I'm going to be honest. Savage Batman, we got to get you on a cruise. Man, it is, well, some people love cruises. I have found you are either one way or the other. You either love cruises, the first one makes you a cruiser, or you find out you don't like cruises and you never go again. But you got to do it at least once just to see what it's like. Cheryl and Jeremy were talking about a 5 day, I mean, not 5 day cruise, 6 day cruise that's going out of Galveston that is going to be $500 for a suite. I'm trying to imagine that. I keep missing what the name of the ship is, but I know it's a Princess Cruise and it's going out of Galveston. If anybody heard that, please let me know because that sounds pretty interesting. $500 for a suite? Come on, y'all. Look, nowadays, you're just happy to get a $500 cruise. Neither less one for a suite. So, Captain says, shop till you drop. I'm going to probably do that, y'all. I think I'll be shopping until my cruise. Wendy Hughes, welcome to the chat, sweetie. There's one of my cruiser friends right there. Wendy, welcome. Hi, Vicky. Are you doing a girls' cruise trip for the next year? I keep talking about that. I had talked to that about with Christine and Angie. We were talking about trying to get a girls' cruise together. So let me know, Wendy, when's a good time? Because that would be so much fun. I mean, nothing against y'all, but girls, when we get together, man, we have a blast. And I mean, we have a blast with guys too. That didn't sound right, but we have a blast with the guys too. Uh, anyway, Life with Lucia and Glenn. Hi, Lucia. Welcome to the chat. Hey, girl. I saw your burger. Well, I was there popping in to say good morning. I saw your burger the other day. That was hilarious because, I could tell that you guys were really excited about the burger. Then you ate it. It didn't seem like you was as excited after you ate it, but I liked the look of that burger because I like burgers. But yeah, I've been running around looking at everybody's food. If you can't eat all the time, which is a good thing that we can't eat all the time, but you might as well just look at, food stuff, food videos. I love them. If you want to attract me to your channel, just post a picture of some food. There I am every single time. Captain Billy says Thor will be performing on the girls' cruise. In my dreams. Anyway, Life with Lucia says there's an entire playlist of this burger challenge. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm there. I'm all about it. Entire playlist. I love it. Just wait. She said, well, oh, hey, I'm getting a little behind here, just a tiny bit. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hi, lady. Welcome to the chat. I love Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming to the chat. Hello. Be sure to share your link with everybody. Hashtag grow, you guys. That will share your link. I tell you, we've got a lot of cruises coming up, and I have a group list, but I keep hearing about all these other cruises. So now I'm beginning to feel like I'm behind on the list. And people, when they tell us about a cruise, they kind of tell it like during a chat, which during Chet's chat, there was one, and the chat was moving so fast. I was like, I'm not going to be able to find that. So if you were on that chat and you remember that group, please let me know. Maybe I can catch it again next time. But it's funny how much we cruise, that we have cruises planned all the way out 2026, and now they're talking about 2027 cruises. Wow, I love it. But a lot of stuff to keep up with. Well, we've talked about chocolate buffets and amaretto coffee. Is anybody hungry yet? And Guy's Burger. Oh, don't let me forget that. I just want to make a comment. They were talking about on Go Live Together that Guy's Burger that had the donkey sauce on it and coleslaw and the whole time they were showing that picture, all I kept thinking is coleslaw on the side because you don't want a mushy burger bun. Okay, you got to know when you got to deconstruct a burger to suit you. Okay. So you put the coleslaw on the side. You say, hold the donkey sauce if you don't like donkey sauce. And I don't know what you would put in the place of donkey sauce. I guess mayonnaise. I don't know. But yeah, deconstruct that burger. It looked good. Okay. It looked good. Celebration Key is going to be interesting. I have some questions about it, though. If I have a chance to talk to them, I'm going to ask them, hey, what kind of pool is this going to be? Is this going to be a party pool, a relaxing pool? What do they have planned? Anybody know? because on Royal's Coco Cay, now they have taken the party out of the lagoon pool. I don't know if y'all know that. And it's moved to the Hideaway, which is another section of the island. And now, which makes this really crazy, y'all, all of the party has moved. So the lagoon pool, the Oasis lagoon pool, is really quiet. And that used to be the party place on the island. So now, I don't know. I don't know if that was such a great idea. I guess it was a way for Royal to be able to charge us for something else. I shouldn't say that, but that's what it feels like, y'all. And I think that, with Cocoa Beach on there, Cocoa Beach Club, okay, that's a private club you pay for. Thrill Park, which is a private thrill park that you pay for. Then Hideaway Beach, which is a private beach that you pay for. It's just so much stuff, yeah. My feeling about that as a travel advisor at this point is y'all have just gone too far. Then there's another one coming. The one Paradise, not Paradise. I don't even know what the name of it is, but I think Royal is extending itself a little bit. I am partial to the idea. I do like private islands, okay, but I feel like we're getting away from the purpose of cruising. Just me, okay. My purpose is usually eating on cruising, but I think we're getting away from the whole cruising to ports and seeing new things. I don't want to keep going. And my husband didn't want to go to Coco Cay the last time. When we were on the Icon, he was like, I've been to Coco Cay so many times. I really just don't want to go back. We used to go to Coco Cay back when it looked like Gilligan's Island, okay? Back when it was just hammocks. Anybody else been around that while? I know, the Titanic, right, Billy? But it used to be a actual private island, okay? And I liked it that way. I mean, nothing against all the stuff they've added. I mean, it's great for the kids, great for people who, just want to do something different off the ship. But in my opinion, I'm missing some stuff. I'm missing some stuff. I want to be able to go out and do ports. And I know the big ships have problems going to ports, but I do miss that. So maybe I should be back on Carnival. They seem to do a lot more ports than anybody else. Uh, I don't know. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Okay. I got on my soapbox. Yeah, I got on it. Billy J says, "Oh no, wait a minute, I skipped it." Captain Billy J say, "Adventures ahead, Lovey's FAT Life Ultimate Gimmick Group Cruise on February 27th, 2027 on the Carnival Horizon out of Miami." Okay, I'll have to mark that one down. So is that 2027? I don't even have a page for that yet. 2027. I heard Chet talking about Margaritaville at sea. Has anybody been on Margaritaville at sea? February 27th. Okay, 27. Adventures ahead. Sounds like a pretty good cruise, though. February 27th. I'll have to come back to this. That's a lot to write down. It's a lot to say. And CCA has a group cruise in February 2027, too. Okay. Uh, Everybody's saying hello. Thank you for showing us your link, Cruise Bolero. Frugal Mama, good morning. Yes. TWP Popcorn, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to the chat, man. So I do have to do the group cruise list, but yeah, some of the things that I've heard, there's a few out there that I don't know about yet, but they're in the future. And so I got plenty of time. In my opinion, I got plenty of time. But some people are booking out to 2027. I'm not one of them, y'all. We unfortunately don't book out very far, and that's a bad thing. I'm going to talk about that in my next video, by the way. My next video is going to be about how we afforded the Icon of the Seas, because you know that in order to get a good price, you have to book it out a little bit. It used to be you could book one at the last minute and get a good price, but you would be sleeping next to the anchor, honestly, really. But nowadays, if you want to get in a headquarter group or something like that, you got to book it out at least 6 months away. So I'm looking at all these cruises and thinking they're wonderful. I don't know which ones to do. I did tell Ryan, and I really meant that, Ryan, that I'm going to try and get on that Thanksgiving cruise because that's inspiration right there. Just knowing it's on Thanksgiving and I don't have to cook for a big family because I have to cook the turkey and the whole shebang. They say they're going to bring stuff, but most of the time nobody brings anything. So my kids, I don't know if anybody else has to cook the turkey and all the food, but it can be tiring doing it year after year after year. So I would like to take a little vacation on Thanksgiving week, you know. That would be awesome, especially on the World America. But let's get started here on the group cruises for 2025. CNS Travels Carnival Vista, September 20th, out of Port Canaveral, Florida. And then there's Ryan's PK Adventure Travels Group Cruise World America, the big new ship from MSC this year. Oh, I can't wait to see it, you guys. The first vlogs are going to be awesome. Uh, I love seeing new ships, but MSC out of Miami, the Gobble and Go cruise is what it's called, November 22nd to the 29th. See Ryan, he's got special group rates, and that's exciting too, Ryan. October 27th, Ocean to Ocean, Carnival Elation, Jacksonville, Florida. November 9th, Jeremy and Cheryl's Cruising is Fun, MSC uh, Seascape. And this is a non-group. They said just book it, with whoever you want to, Galveston, Texas. October 25th to November 1st, Rob's Booze Cruise 3.0. Cruising on the High Seas is the name of his channel. Royal Caribbean Grandeur of the Seas out of Tampa, Florida. And then we also have the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. I saw Bruce talking about that the other night, November 29th. Sounds like it's going to be a great concert, y'all. So, I'm not going to be able to do all of those at one time. And that particular week is going to be, busy. Helping Hands for Cruising, NCL Encore out of Miami. Okay. And then Chet and I are talking about the possibility of taking the free Margarita at Sea cruise for vets, because Jorge's a vet and I'm a vet. So veterans are probably going to try to get together and pick out a good date. That would be awesome. And then, of course, invite everybody else. I mean, I don't think Margaritaville at Sea is expensive. I could be wrong. I think it's I don't think it's expensive in any case, but that could be cool. 2026, April 11th, Ocean to Ocean ABC cruise. This is a good cruise. All of them are good cruise, but in 2026, it would be great to go to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao in the spring. I would love that. I love Curacao. Carnival Horizon, Miami, Florida, June 1st. So, Wendy, these are all group cruises, just so you know. June 1st, Eddie Lugo's non-group MSC Seaside, Miami, for Eddie's 20th anniversary, June 1st, okay? My anniversary is a few days later, which means my husband probably will want to do a cruise or a vacation at a resort. So that's a possibility for me right there. October 31st, Eddie Lugo's Booze Cruise 4.0 out of Galveston on the NCL Viva. And that leaves on Halloween. So that's pretty exciting. And as you might have just heard, we have a couple in 2027 that I'm going to have to write down because I can't read that yet. So there you go. TWP Popcorn says he's planning his first Vegas trip this year. Yay, Vegas. I love Vegas. Good food, dude. I'm going to tell you, people go to Vegas to obviously gamble. But I go to Vegas to eat like everything else. Oh man, food, and more food. I believe that Vegas is it used to be all of these like cheap buffets. That was a long time ago, guys. There's no such thing as a cheap buffet in Vegas unless you're off the strip somewhere. Um, but you're going to find out that there are so many places to eat that you are going to have to really just plan it out. Okay. There's so many places to eat. You can eat anything from cheap pizza all the way up to like, Michelin star restaurants. I mean, it's crazy. Uh, I when I go there, I always plan what we're going to eat before we leave, and we go there a lot because TWP. What's your first name? Please tell me. I can't keep calling you TWP, but what is your first name? But we go there a lot because Vegas. For us is familiar. We got married. We eloped to Vegas. I think some of y'all were here when I told that story before, but um, we go there to return to the scene of the crime. We go there. Freddie. Oh, I love that. Freddie. Freddie. I know another Freddie too. And a Frankie. Frankie and a Freddie. And they're friends. So I can't say that real fast a lot. But Freddie, okay, good to know. I'm gonna write that down too. I've been cheating and keeping everybody's name on a list because man, reading everybody's name can be it takes a minute. Let's just put it that way. The community has a lot of channel names that don't relate to the name. So, and some of y'all I can remember by face, but I don't see your face on the chat. So there you go. So Freddie, nice to meet you, Freddie. Wendy, oh, okay, I need to check them out. That's cool. Halloween Cruise. I do concerts in Vegas. I haven't done a concert yet there, except for I've done some comedy shows there. I've not done an actual concert there. I love comedy shows. My husband and I have that in common. We love a good comedy show. But yeah, Las Vegas is a great trip to do on the spur of the moment too, because it's not like on cruising. You can get a good deal at the last minute sometimes. So, but like Billy says, people watching in Vegas is fun too. Yeah, it really is. You see some crazy stuff. Okay. Some of the shows are not inside. Let's just put it that way. It can be crazy and wild. But yeah, Freddie. So look, when you go to Vegas, make a plan. That's all I can say. I don't know where you're staying, but make a plan. There are a lot of different ways to get around in Vegas. You got your Uber, you got your bus. There's a double-decker bus that goes up and down the strip if you're on the strip. That is the cheapest way to go back and forth, by the way. You can buy a pass for like 6 days or something like that, 5 days. Sometimes we just take the bus. Um, there's also a monorail on one side, only in Vegas. And then there's a free tram on the other side. So, there's lots of different ways to get around. I'm a travel agent and there's lots of travel agents in the group. So if you ever need any help with, things like what to do, how to travel back and forth, what you do from the airport, etc., we'll be glad to help you. Let us know. Okay. Wendy says, has anyone done a Crystal cruise? Good question. I, for one, have never been on Crystal. Uh, I haven't been on a lot of ships, though, you guys. I tend to do the same ships over and over. We do NCL, Royal. We've done Carnival. I haven't done a Princess Cruise. And I'm due a free Princess Cruise. I'm going to have to plan my Princess Cruise. I heard somebody else say they had a free one coming up. So I don't know. I have to do that. And MSC. Yeah, I've done MSC several times, but not any of the new ships. So if I can get Jorge on the World America, consider that one, Wendy. World America on Thanksgiving week. If you have nothing else to do for Thanksgiving, I know you have family though and new family. So I don't know if you can go that week, but that's World America is going to be a pretty awesome cruise. And MSC's rates are less than most of the cruise lines. So that's pretty cool too. And maybe you can get your daughter and them to go. So that would be good. So yeah. I Cruise Blair says I haven't done Crystal Cruise. A lot of people have not done Crystal Cruise, so that's a good question to ask. Angie, I talked her up. Hi, Angie. Welcome to the chat. Hey, y'all, waiting to board the ship. Bless your heart. Look at that. She came here from the ship. Waiting to board the ship. So you guys are in embarkation right now? I mean, are you in line waiting to show people your passport and stuff? I mean, girl. I forgot to ask you if you were cruising out of Miami. I think you are. I don't know. Where did you guys stay? I'm asking all kinds of questions now. Ryan, bring the whole family on World America with us Thanksgiving. Yeah, bring the whole family. We can adopt a whole new Thanksgiving family. That would be great. A whole bunch of people I didn't have to cook for. I love it. uh, Scott, controversial. I'm not going to say it. Welcome to the chat, Scott. Cruz, hey fam. Hey fam. Ryan, he's saying hello to everybody. Scott, I got to tell y'all something. I was on Match Game, as you know, Friday night, and I was lurking. Scott said, go get him, Vicky. I was at the pickleball. I do pickleball on Friday night during Match Game. So I'm up here, waiting in between games. I'm up here trying to guess matches. I didn't type anything because it all, I just, no. I was just going to embarrass myself at that point because I didn't really hear the question. I was playing at the time. So there you go. Scott should have been boarding the Carnival Glory today, but had to cancel. Ooh, yeah, I know how that goes. Canceling, no fun. That was my first Aruba cruise got canceled. I was not happy. I'm still mad about that. Angie is boarding the ship and she is on this chat. That's dedication. Angie. Anyway, and then Scott said, should have been boarding the Carnival. Oh, he said that already. I said that already. Okay. Hey, fam. Angie. Angie says, it's so noisy. I can't hear you. And I can't do sign language. So weird. I don't know if you have closed caption on your on your particular live chat, but at least you're seeing us type. That's funny. It's so noisy. Yeah, so you must be in the midst of things. That's the thing. I got to tell you, Savage Batman, boarding can be really good and it can be really bad. It's you just hope that it's the really good one. Most of my cruises so far this last 2 years have been really quick embarkations. We're going on the Valiant Lady in a few days, about 11 days now. About, no, less than 11 days, y'all, like 10 days. Man, I'm really getting behind. And I keep thinking, I'm trying to remember the last time I went on Virgin Voyage. I have to go back and look at my own vlog to see how fast or slow. I think it was a fast embarkation. I remember thinking, I think it was the one that went so fast, we were literally running through embarkation. So that's pretty fast. Usually you're moving at a snail's pace. But I think my last Virgin Voyages cruise was very fast embarkation. So they have a status match, and I think I waited too long to do the status match. So if you have, like, if you're Diamond on Carnival or Princess or any of those, they will match the status. Last time they matched us, we got some really good perks. I mean, really good perks. Everything from free laundry, which I love free laundry because that means you don't have to pack that much, y'all. You pack a little bit, give it to them, wash again, and wear it over. I don't care if people see me in the same thing. I'm not that person. I do not care. So it was a really good experience having free laundry. I think all ships should have free laundry. Well, I guess that couldn't happen, but that is a really good little perk to have. But they will match your status. A lot of the cruise lines will match your status. So always ask, will you match status if you have status on one of the ships? Okay, she's on the Carnival Valor. I did say that wrong. The Carnival Valor. Yeah. So have fun, Angie. Uh, how fast was it, Match Game? How fast was it? It was so fast. No. It was so fast that I left Jorge behind. It was like he got to the he got to the little walkway and he was like, normally he's in front of me. So I was already at the walkway and he didn't see me. He went looking back for that's how fast it was. I went through there much faster than he did. I don't know what happened. It was crazy. Uh, so fast. Oh, Scott says, love the Valor. Yeah, I can't wait for the vlogs. I know Angie, she's going to do some good vlogs. Scott said, so fast you left port and forgot your husband. No. Uh, anyway, but yeah, I look back and I was like, where did he go? Why isn't he up here? I don't know. It was funny. Oh no, your cruise was today? Wow, Scott, that's bad. I hate when people cancel cruises or you have to cancel a cruise or any of those experiences are bad. You look forward to a cruise. In fact, that's the best part. You book a cruise and you look forward to it for like months. You're thinking, whew, sooner or later I'm gonna get out of here. And the days start to get smaller and smaller, like mine. I mean, see, today is the 13th. I mean, the third. I said third, and we'll be leaving on the 13th. So I only have 10 days. In 3 days, I got to start considering washing my clothes for the pack. uh, anyway, so, everybody has their packing routine. What is your packing routine? Do you plan it out? Do you not plan it out and wait till the last minute and throw everything in the suitcase? I mean, I've seen some horror stories. One person in my family literally throws stuff into a suitcase. I'm not even going to call him out. It isn't my husband because my husband's very organized. He's military. He's very organized. So, uh, but some of y'all I know probably wait to the last minute. If you are a last minute packer, my advice to you is to keep some of your stuff in your bag. That's how you do it. That's the only thing that saves me. I'd forget everything. I am a senior packer, so if something's going to get forgotten. That's how that goes. So oh, it's moving, y'all. Oh, Scott said yes. I had to cancel my back to back. Ooh, on the Glory ran out of PTO. Oh man, cruise Bolero. Yeah, Scott, you are cruising a lot when you run out of PTO, dude. Scott had a choice but didn't have a choice cruise, And now the job I was worried about, I'm going to be part-time. So if I had the money, I could have went. Yeah. Look, that's the case all the time. I mean, no, I'm not even going to go into that story, but I learned with cruises, Scott said, you only live once. YOLO. Yeah, it's true. You got to do your cruises when you can. Ryan, sorry, since I am only working today, I really need to focus. I totally get it. Focus, dude. Focus. Yeah, no top chatter in here, Ryan. That's not true. we announced the top chatter last week. Where were you, Scott? Uh, anyway, packing. What's packing? I throw stuff in a bag the day of and leave out the house. Scott, I believe that. You strike me to be like the person in my family I was describing, and y'all don't care, and I get it. Y'all just like, okay, this is clean, throw it in there, okay? Women do not pack like that. Okay, we really don't have a choice. We have to worry about packing makeup. I mean, when you think about it, women have a hard life when it comes to packing because we got to pack up stuff for our hair, our face, our body, all our creams, all the stuff that we use every day goes into at least one suitcase. sometimes two suitcases. Who knows? Uh, anyway, you leave out the house. Yeah, I get it. PTO is always my problem. My son works on ships and is always offering me cruises, but that PTO. Well, look at it this way. One day you'll be retired. And my problem is my husband won't stop working. I'm beginning to wonder if he's working to keep me from cruising. What a mean thing to say, right? No, he won't stop working. He doesn't have to work, y'all. This is the sad thing. We've got everything paid off. There is no reason why he should be working at this point. He works because I don't even know how to explain it. He works because it makes him feel um, vital. I think it's a guy thing. Y'all got. I mean, he wears a uniform. Okay, he's been uh, a soldier first, then a fireman, then a police officer, and now a deputy sheriff in a court. And all of those have uniforms. So I think he does it for the uniforms, just to dress up, right? So I keep telling him, if you would retire one day, we could take a lot more cruises. And he didn't say anything. So either he was thinking about it or he was thinking that's the reason I do work every day is because we would be taking cruises all the time. And I wore him out in 2022, like 6 cruises. He was not happy by the end of that year. He was like, why did we do all them cruises? It's because at the time they had double points on Royal Caribbean, double points. Okay. So we became diamond like that. And when something happens like that, then it's emergency. You have to cruise a lot. I found out a lot about getting perks, especially that perk, 4 free drinks a night. I had to do it. Had to do it. Uh, yeah, you know what, Cruise Bolero? Like I said, you don't have to worry. One day you will be able to take as many cruises you want to, and then you'll probably wear yourself out on cruises, just like everybody else said. Ride cruise, LOL. Okay. I see Rob is showing you his link at Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Thank you for that. Hashtag GROW for people in the chat who want to connect to some cruising people or people who are not cruising, like Savage Batman has. He's got games on his. It's pretty cool. I watched a couple. I don't know what I was looking at. I don't Batman. I didn't know what I was looking at. I turned it on for the kids though, because they love watching stuff like that. My grandkids, they can watch a game forever. It cracks me up. But uh, anyway, so we're coming almost to the end, y'all. I can't believe that hour just flies by to me. I mean, Celebration Key was my little question about, do you think it's going to be a party pool at Celebration, the new private island Celebration Key? Is it going to be a party pool? It's Carnival. It's going to be it's going to be a party pool. We were talking about the food there. I'm intrigued with the food. I'm more intrigued with the food, of course, than anything else. But after seeing that hamburger today that they showed on Go Live Together, I'm thinking they're going to probably have some good food. I would rather have Shacks. I don't know. I've not had Shacks yet. There's a guy's burger in my city here in Louisville. There's a guy burger on Planet Hollywood that we went to, and that was pretty good. But I have not had Shaq's Big Chicken yet because I have not been on one of the newer cruise ships yet. So that's on my little list of things I got to do. Um, we also got into a discussion about the December 8th Regal Princess Cruise $500 suites. Still intrigued with that, y'all. But my goal in getting on a cruise ship lately is to relax, eat some good food. I don't know about y'all, but then I can do that in Vegas too. I mean, that's the thing, Freddie. When you go to Vegas, you can get food at the pool, and drinks. So, if you haven't picked a hotel yet or resort or wherever you're going to stay, pick one with a pool, with a bar that serves food. That's my advice to you. That way, you can feel like you're on a cruise, even though you're in Las Vegas. Okay. You will have a good time no matter what. Thank you guys for hitting the thumbs up. Um, I see there's a whole bunch of people that hit the thumbs up. Thank you guys. But yeah, so even if you go to a resort, if you go to a resort out in the Caribbean, pick a place that has a pool, that has a bar that serves food, always. Unless you're not a foodie like me. If you're not a foodie, that's probably not going to matter. But at least pick one that has a bar. I always say to people, when I'm looking at trips for them, I always ask them that question. What kind of person are you? Do you like laying by the pool? Do you like laying on the beach? Are you the type of person that needs a bar nearby or some food nearby? Because that's very important stuff on your vacation. You want to do it right, you know. So remember that when you're planning your vacation, if you're planning with a travel agent, be sure to mention the things that are important to your vacation, because you'd be surprised how good travel agents are at figuring out that kind of stuff for you. I'm saying that bias. I am a travel agent. But I always say to people, especially on cruises, it will not cost you extra to get a travel agent. I don't know if anybody has told everybody that, but travel agents for cruises, we get you pay for us whether you use us or not. It's the same rate, And then I laugh when people think that they're saving money by not using a travel agent. It's already in the rate. Because even if they don't pay a travel agent, they're paying a travel representative to answer your questions online. So they have that all in their rate. They're smart. They want you guys to use us, so you'll have a better vacation and do it again. And that was my soapbox for travel agents today. I did a video about this because I got tired of people saying to me, but won't it cost more? No, it doesn't cost more to use a travel agent for your cruise. In fact, you can save money. Ask Ryan. Ryan got group rates. He told me $300 to $400 less than the normal rate. That's a situation, y'all. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of drinks. You want to use somebody who can give you a group rate. Yeah. Or a rate that's, not even shown, an unpublished rate. That's always a good thing. So you guys, I'm going to be getting off here pretty soon, pretty fast, because Dad's at the hospital waiting for his rehab transport. Every day is something new, but this is going to be interesting. I have never been to a rehab place before. Hoping they take care of Dad. I'm hoping that he's able to walk fast again. It's a thing when your parents are beginning to get older and you have to make sure that they're okay. He doesn't want to stay with me. He feels like he'll be a burden. I just laugh about that, because I'm with him every day. But, for some reason, living in my house, he thinks he'll be a burden, even though I won't have to drive if he's living in my house. But there you go. So I'm going to be getting off of here. Angie, I know you're in line somewhere. Hold on. I'm going to try and type something. I don't know if I can do this, but it's going to be Angie. Thank you. I always appreciate when y'all alert. But there you go. So you guys be sure to click the thumbs up as you're going out. You guys have a wonderful Monday. It's Monday. And guess what? Monday is on its way out. We're on to Taco Tuesday really soon here. So, I say have a taco anyway, even if it's not Tuesday. See you guys later. Hi, Denise. Thank you for listening, dear. I'll see you guys. Be sure to, Will, I didn't even see you come in, Will. Welcome to the chat. Oh, man. Your name is so small in the chat, and I can't see. I'm blind as a bat. So lurking. Okay. Okay. Well, but anyway, have a good day, y'all. I'm ending this chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make it a good Monday.